Why were El Chopo and Plaza Peyote important to your graffiti?
Well, those are the... Plaza Peyote was at some point the main, on my understanding, and what, for me at least, it was the main venue. That's where the graffiti happened, you know? Like, that was their bench riders, let's say. You know? That was where Acer and the CHK crew used to... I think CHK was rolling the graffiti for a time in Mexico.
What did CHK stand for?
I'm not... I will say Chilangos Kings or something related, you know? But I really don't know. Never really... For me, in those days, it was more like, it's just the way they get to be known. I didn't really know what was their meaning, but I know those were the badass ones at some point.
You mentioned Humo is a pioneer in Mexican graffiti. Do you ever get to meet him?
Yeah, I saw him last year. I was down there painting for a 360, for Liga 360. It's a Mexican event now by 360 Paint. And I met him once before, well, a few times before. He's supposed to tattoo me, but never made it there. I fucked up.
Why do you call him the pioneer of Mexican graffiti?
Because that's what it is. It's like, it's one of the, you know, he knows, is the one that I know is the skillless. He keep it real, like, doesn't use no extra spray cans and tips, that's it. You know, and he's a badass one. You should check it out.
I definitely will.
And he's, you know, a lot of people got put by him, got the style by him, get inspired by him.
What crew is he in?
He has a crew that is called SF, Sin Fronteras.
Did you ever have any goal of joining that crew?
I wish, man. I wish. That would be a...
Has Humo...
That won't happen, actually.
Has Humo ever heard of RHOSE and what he's doing to Los Angeles?
I hope, you know. I would really hope. I know we got to, last time we were eating tacos at the same spot. You know, I didn't want to, I'm not a dick rider. I didn't, you know, I know there's my fucking hero right there next to me, but I get to eat my taco like if it was the next person next to me, you know, because, and that fool will treat me the same way, I know, because he's as humble as a dude. He's from Oaxaca. I know that. We interchanged some messaging before, but of course he's a fucking, a real legend, you know.
Why him? What makes him stand out to you?
Man,
is it the spots, his technique, his style?
His talent and the respect that he has, and he made his name when, you know, in the era with, you know, over here it was gangbanging and everything. Over there was corruption, people missing, you know, like pandillas there's everywhere, you know, like, but, and for you really to stand out of a crowd where you're not supposed to, you know, they're all criminals over there. Like, it's not like we're banging and we're tagging. And over there, they're all involved in, you know, you get to be involved in something somehow. So to become this figure for the rest, and he actually started some dope as things over there, you know, like they used to do like this festival in Nezahualcóyotl, that's where he's from. He gets to paint with the fucking government, you know, like he gets to make graffiti as accepted as it is right now, I believe. Him and a lot of other people that was with him, you know.
You mentioned several Mexican writers that are well known. Can you mention some crews that are known in Mexico that we might have never heard of?
That I know?
Yeah.
HCNK. I'm not sure what their meanings, but those are crews that I see. That was the one of the fools from that crew was, I think, FX39. So Zika's one too. He's still riding. I saw him in the last Liga 360. RKA was one of the best ones where I grew up, you know, with Shout and Alter. Those fools were sick. Like they were doing Zika's productions. Like I wish I would have bought my magazines. I have some Mexican magazines from those days. I was telling this. I got them in my restroom because that's when I go back in time. And you could, like the production, you can tell, you know, like the productions before it's not just like any production today. Back in the days, they used to put like a lot of creativity and create these fucking worlds, and the letters will become these objects, and fucking, it was dope. It was dope.
Do you know how graffiti started in Mexico?
Not really.
Is there a well-known group of writers that are known to be the original ones that brought graffiti to Mexico?
I think, no, I'm not sure, but I will say CHK, because CHK was everywhere, you know? And it was in Mexico City, which is the main, it was the main. And CHK was rolling on my, when I used to look up to graffiti and graffiti writers, it was Acer 7, who later on in life, he started the first, I believe he started the first Mexican brand spray can, Illegal Squad. You know, even the name is dope. And that's one of the brands in Mexico, you know, Illegal Squad.
Growing up in Mexico, what had you heard of Los Angeles graffiti?
It's not that I heard. I mean, it's more what we see in the magazines, you know, like in the magazines back in the days. Graffiti magazines, they used to sell at the same stand where they sell the newspaper. Every month, every 3 months, you used to wait for the magazines. Like,
who were some of those LA writers that you saw in those magazines in Mexico? Can you name a few if you remember?
Yeah,